Hey everyone, welcome back to the Movie Vault. My name is Rob. It's good to see you here on the channel again. Before we get into today's video, I want to talk about my my small Criterion collection. I'd like to ask you guys to please consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the bell to get notified every time I post a new video. It really helps the channel grow. We've seen some new subscribers recently and we're on the way to 1100 subscribers at the moment. So thanks if you are a new subscriber here to the channel. So let's get into the video. Criterion collection, there is some fantastic collections out there. I have quite a small collection compared to those just because Criterion is kind of a pricey rabbit hole to go down, I find sometimes, especially over here in Ireland. There's maybe literally one or two shops you can buy them in other than online. It's quite hard to kind of get a bargain sometimes. There is some sales every now and again, but Criterion collection won't ship to Ireland, so it's mostly through online that I have to get a hold of some of these stuff. So with that in mind, I don't have a massive collection, but let me show you guys what I have here. The very first Criterion collection I bought years ago is Spine number 23. It's a DVD. This is RoboCop, Paul Verhoeven. Fantastic movie, starring Peter Weller, of course, 1987. This features the unrated director's cut, which I remember was like a big deal at the time to get this on the Criterion collection. It has the old Criterion collection across the top there, and side spine, pretty cool. Inside, there's not much to talk about compared to Criterion collection later on. It's literally just a disc and a kind of a two-page leaflet. But that was my very first, and for a long time this was the only Criterion collection I had in the movie vault. RoboCop, as I said, Spine number 23, really cool. That was the first one up. I bought RoboCop years ago, and it kind of took me until last year, 2019, to kind of date this video, to kind of buy the bulk of what my Criterion collection is now. So the next one up is I guess I'm calling out spine numbers here. I'm not too sure if most of these would probably relate to the States. I know over here in Europe we have some different ones, which I'll kind of talk about later on. But next one up is Spine number 909, Night of the Living Dead, George A. Romero. Fantastic movie. I haven't actually watched this one yet. This was actually, I got this ridiculously cheap. I saw an Instagram account I follow had mentioned it was like online for like €15 or something. I got it really cheap. But this is a nice kind of slip version. Pulls out like that, so you have different artwork here. Then it has this kind of poster of the girl. It's that really iconic image, but all your kind of movie notes is on the poster. It's quite interesting way that they've done that. But this is kind of it has this and release, and then you get this it's a 2-disc Blu-ray, and then artwork is kind of continued on the back there. You kind of see it sort of spread across those two, the front and the back of that. Is really cool. As I mentioned, I haven't watched this and I haven't gotten into the extras on this, but it's a new 4K restoration on this, supervised by the late George A. Romero. Restoration of the mono soundtrack. There's a whole bunch of stuff, never before presented work print edit of the film. There's a whole mess of stuff on here, bonus features. If you're into the bonus stuff or the supplements, as they call them in the States, Criterion collection is the place to be. So that was the next one up that I picked up, Night of the Living Dead. As I said, got it on sale. I believe I ordered all of these together during the Criterion collection sale. So I imported all of these, if I'm correct. Yes, so Night of the Living Dead is a region B, so that's from here. But the rest of these are all region A from the States, so I imported these. So next one up is Spine number 950, Some Like It Hot, Marilyn Monroe. I'm a big Marilyn Monroe fan. I will be doing a Marilyn Monroe collection video coming up soon on the channel, but Some Like It Hot is the next one up here. And once again, it's 4K restoration, fantastic bonus features on here. I haven't watched this one yet. I have seen Some Like It Hot many a time. I just haven't watched the Criterion one yet. I got this on sale. With the next two, there is some fantastic artwork inside of here. If I take the disc out, Jack Lemmon and Tony Curtis in there, really cool. And the disc continues on to Some Like It Hot in yellow. There's a really nice booklet in here, some great pictures of Marilyn. It kind of folds out like this, this booklet. Opens out wide, all your notes and a bunch of pictures there from the movie. Really, really cool. Yeah, I highly recommend this. If you're not familiar with Marilyn Monroe, this is probably your most famous movie, arguably. So I would recommend checking that one out. Next one I got in the sale is spine number 137. Again, Region A. This is Notorious, Alfred Hitchcock, Cary Grant, Claude Rains. Fantastic stuff. 1946. I'd never seen this movie. This was like a blind boy, and I really, really enjoyed it when I watched it. 101 minutes, 137 to 1. Really, I'm just into all the technical stuff, as you guys know here on the channel. But fantastic artwork there on the front of that one, and even inside there is some nice artwork there on the back in the features, and the booklet has some cool artwork as well. Once again, it's a fold out. I guess that's what they were kind of going with at the time. I have for a long time I didn't have a lot of Hitchcock stuff, and I've only kind of recently I bought some stuff last year, and I'm still getting into it. But yeah, Notorious is a fantastic one to check out. And Ingrid Bergman, of course, pretty much the lead in this one. Next one up that I got in the sale, with the third and final one in the sale I got, is this fantastic 1971 movie, Clute, starring Jane Fonda and Donald Sutherland. I've never watched it. It was sort of a blind boy. I wanted to pick it up for a while. It was on my kind of Criterion wish list. I still haven't gotten around to watching it yet, but again, 4K restoration, supervised by the camera operator, new interviews, new program, really, really great stuff. Again, can't go wrong with Criterion, and the artwork really interesting on the front. Inside, pretty cool. They've gone with the booklet on this one, with the essays and whatever else they kind of include in these. It's pretty cool. But that was the kind of third one that I got in that sort of bunch of sales stuff. And then the last and most recent Criterion Collection, again, this was an import. I think I kind of pre-ordered it. Spine number 1000. I had to go for the Godzilla, the Showa era collection, 54 to 75. I did do a video about this on my old channel, so let me just briefly kind of go through it. So this is this massive like book sized collection, and I do have the this was the slip that kind of came on the back. So there's like 15 kaiju classic movies in here. It's absolutely madness. Let me try and call these out to you. So again, this is spine number 1000, but over here in Europe this was not spine number 1000. I believe we got it into work, the DVD shop I work in, and it wasn't number 1000. I'm not too sure what it was, but let me just kind of tell you the movies that are in this. So this kind of really bolstered up my Criterion Collection buying this. Godzilla Raids Again, King Kong versus Godzilla, Mothra versus Godzilla, Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, Invasion of Astro Monster, Ebirah Horror of the Deep, Son of Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters Attack, Godzilla vs. Hedorah, Godzilla vs. Gigan, Godzilla vs. Megalon, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, and Terror of Mechagodzilla. Absolutely fantastic. Once again, they've really done a great job on this. Artwork is unbelievable in this set. I'm going to try and turn and show you guys this. It kind of starts off with some essays and stuff about the movie. Then you get into each movie. It has like a double page artwork and kind of technical notes, cast, credits, all that sort of stuff. I won't go through everything, but we get to the kind of end, and you have more of a kind of a cardboard section where all the discs are. So it's an 8-disc, 15 movie collection. Really, really fantastic. They've done a great job on this. The one complaint I would have about this that I think everybody had was it's, as you can see, it's quite tall, and if I try to, it doesn't fit on your shelves. You have to kind of find a special spot for this, but I suppose it deserves a special spot in the collection, wherever you're going to be able to fit this one in. But I was really delighted that I picked that up. I'm looking forward to get into those 15 movies. Just haven't had the chance really, but I was delighted to pick this up because I did get this through Amazon, and it was like a lock-in price. As I mentioned, I imported it from the States again, so it was a hell of a lot cheaper than the price it was here that we were selling it for. So I'm delighted that I picked up that Region A, and I do have a multi-region Blu-ray player, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I just wanted to share my Criterion collection here with you guys on the channel. As I said, it's not huge, but I like to kind of add to it every now and again. As I mentioned, it's quite expensive is the only thing I would mention about it, but yeah, the quality is worth the price with Criterion. So that's going to do it for this video here on the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys in the future here on the channel.